Well, Quebec is, of course, the worst hit province by COVID-19. It was the first to reopen, though, from a lockdown as well, and now they are seeing some of the fallout from that. As you mentioned, those 140 new cases reported yesterday, that's a number that's been steadily rising for about 2 weeks now. A week ago, it was 62, so it's more than doubled over that period, and that is causing a lot of concern for health officials, for the government of Quebec. They say they don't know exactly why they're seeing all these new cases, but it does, of course, they say, tie in with life returning to normal, people going back to work, kids going back to school, as we've been telling you in the past couple of days, bars, as you're looking at their reopening, people also holding indoor gatherings, private parties and things like that. There's been a warning from Quebec's health minister about one bar in particular. It's a karaoke bar in Quebec City, and we know that patrons there one night were handing around the microphone. Well, now some 20 people have tested positive for COVID-19, and more test results are expected today as well. So it's that kind of behaviour that's prompted this warning from Premier Francois Legault, who's saying if people can't follow those rules, can't behave themselves, another lockdown could be on the cards.
We need to get back to the discipline we had in the spring. We don't want to go back to confinement. We don't want our hospitals to be overcrowded and to have to postpone surgeries. We don't want to close our businesses, and above all, we don't want to close our schools.
And schools getting a lot of attention here. They're not just for reopening, but an emergence of COVID-19 cases. So you think back to Thursday last week, that was day one of the school term for the French schools. Well, now we are seeing that there are 3 cases confirmed at 2 high schools in Quebec City among students. 81 students now sent home to isolate. There's also a school north of Montreal that we were telling you about yesterday, and it's had 4 teachers test positive. Now 20 other staff are in isolation, as well as 12 students. And the fear is that we could see those numbers replicated, not just in Quebec, but in other provinces as well as the school year bears on. So the warning from Francois Legault is that the next few weeks are going to be critical, and he really wants people to stop slacking on those rules.